Max, thank you, sir. We'll see you back in just a few moments. And topping our newscast at 4, some new details are emerging about that secret life of an Illinois police officer who faked his own death.
This just keeps getting more and more interesting as these details come out. Now, it's records released by the Village of Fox Lake, Illinois, that showed the officer had a quite troubled job history.
He had like a secret life. This is incredible. Despite having this reputation as a good cop, a respected youth mentor, and really just an all-around stand-up guy, it turns out that Lieutenant Charles Joseph Glenwetz had a history of numerous suspensions for sexual assault, sexual harassment. There are also many complaints on his record of him using his position as a law officer to intimidate others, including using his gun on multiple occasions to get something he wanted.
Glenowitz also had problems off the job, including an instance where he apparently reported his truck stolen after a fellow officer took him home when he was found passed out in his vehicle. It's also being reported that he sought out a hitman to kill a village administrator when he feared he would be exposed for embezzlement. So again, just crazier and crazier the deeper we get into this story.
And this is a community where there was once an outpouring of grief because of the death of an officer. Obviously, that impacts a lot of people. Now, people there are just upset. They feel very betrayed. I've seen some video from the news where they had some of the signs that said in memory of this officer, and now they're vandalized. People are going and writing nasty things about this officer, and I can understand why they're so upset. Here's a guy who everybody loved and trusted, and then he staged his own death, and he had this history of just
and all of this
things
to cover up exactly that history. I think that betrayed, that word you chose, is exactly right. I think that's how I would feel. It's also now being reported that Glenowitz's widow and son DJ, they're also being investigated by authorities, so we will see what comes out of that.
2 people may have also been involved, in the wife and the son are being looked at.
One Star Wars super fan's dream has come true, and just in time.
Yeah, Daniel Fleetwood, a 32-year-old Star Wars fan from the Houston area. He is terminally ill. He's got cancer. He wanted to see the new film, Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and he wanted to see it before it debuted because he apparently only has a few weeks to live.
Right, so he wasn't sure he would make it to that December date. Fleetwood has spindle cell sarcoma, which is a rare form of connective tissue cancer. He was given 2 months to live back in July. So a Star Wars fan since childhood, his dying wish was to be able to see this new film of the beloved franchise before he died.
Yeah, his wish was actually granted thanks to huge internet support. There was a TV station in Houston that did the story on him, and then everybody started using the hashtag #ForceForDaniel online, and then there was a campaign that was followed by many people, including some of the actors of the film. And a spokesperson from Disney says that Fleetwood was treated to an unedited version of the movie yesterday. So he got
to see it. I would love to see the camera feed from his face for that whole movie. Mark Hamill, who plays hero Luke Skywalker in the film, also congratulated Fleetwood and his wife after she posted that news to Facebook. So whole community just seems thrilled that this happened.
Class act by the movie theater,
Absolutely.
the actors,
J.J.
everything
Abrams,
else.
everybody.
The movie comes out for everybody on December 18th, and again, you got to put that into perspective. He's not thinking he's going to live that long.
Right.
So here you got a Southeast Texas guy, Houston fella, able to get the one thing that he really wanted before he loses his battle.
A bright spot in an otherwise very dark story.
All right. Hey, many people often blame fast food, soft drinks, candy, that kind of stuff for the driving force behind the obesity epidemic that are facing Americans today.
Yeah, so new research from Cornell University suggests junk food actually is not a leading cause of obesity in the U.S. Surprise to me.
It plays a factor, but here's what the study says. It suggests that the blame actually lies with the amount of food consumed, not just junk food. What was revealing about the study was that there was actually no significant difference in the frequency of junk food consumption between overweight and healthy people.
Wow. Researchers emphasize that while eating junk food is certainly unhealthy, no bones about it, the overwhelming majority of weight problems comes from just eating too much and not exercising, really not the casual consumption of candy, soda, and fast food.
The researchers do warn that, as you just said, the junk food is still dangerous and it does little to help you stay full. And that's a key thing, I think, with diets. When you are looking to lose weight, and you want to stay full. It really is all about the selection of foods that
Sure.
you know, the more fiber that you eat, the fruit helps because of the water in the fruit. That keeps you fuller longer, and so that helps with cutting back on some of the food. I think
helps.
that's what this
and,
says.
and it's the calories that your body wants to burn and needs to burn and keeps it going for a little bit longer. So while junk food, may not in itself be the problem, when I eat a junk food meal, I eat way more food than I do if I just ate, a nice salad with chicken.
I come from that family. They say if you're going to do it right, do it good.
Do it good.
If you're going to be bad, make it worth it. And I'm paying for that philosophy now.
I had Taco Bell for lunch. Nobody is innocent.
That actually sounds good. All right, hey, we're going to do much more. Coming up at the end of the show, we're going to have a surprise guest at Post Oak Mall, and we'll keep it a secret until then.